These men competed in early March of '96, and it resulted in a double countout.
And you know what they say, JR? That's like kissing your sister.
Well, I don't think kissing is on either of these two superstars' mind at the moment. Not the most effective striking here. A highly competitive matchup here between Savio Vega and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, and if by competitive you mean they're beating the tar out of each other, then yeah, it's definitely competitive.
It's WrestleMania 12, and they're laying it all on the line here.
Well, that's the only way to compete in the WWE. Let it fly and let the cards and bodies fall where they may.
And there's the counter. Back to old reliable. A highly competitive matchup here between Savio Vega and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, and if by competitive you mean they're beating the tar out of each other, then yeah, it's definitely competitive.
It's WrestleMania 12, and they're laying it all on the line here.
Well, that's the only way to compete in the WWE. Let it fly and let the cards and bodies fall where they may.
And that's just a little example of why the $1 Million Man has such faith and confidence in Steve Austin.
Yeah, and it looks like that confidence is well placed, wouldn't you say, JR?
Well, I'll tell you this. If Vega was smart, he'd get away from the larger man, make Stone Cold chase a little bit.
He's showing no signs of letting up. Yeah, I got a feeling, JR, that this is going to be a little on the physical side. Nothing subtle about these two competitors.
Unlike you, incredible move by Steve Austin. He goes. Getting some air here. Getting back into the ring now.
Hey, so effective. Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage. Oh, look at this, JR. Austin sending to the ropes and a big chop from Savio Vega.
Man, WrestleMania 12 has been an amazing event here. The $1 Million belt on the outside being controlled by, of course, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, who has taken over the managerial duties of Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Hey, look out!
Oh, my, the referee got it.
Taken down by that big side kick when Stone Cold moved out of the way.
And now look at DiBiase passing the $1 Million belt.
Oh no, you don't think the rattlesnake would do this, do you?
Using, man, Austin using the $1 Million Championship as a weapon right between the eyes of Savio Vega, and apparently Austin's not through.
Not again. Oh!
On the back of the head, Austin driving that heavy precious metal belt into the back of the head of Savio Vega.
Well,
and then got rid of the evidence.
And now look at this, JR. It's the $1 million dream being applied to Vega by Stone Cold Steve Austin and all. Oh yeah, of course. $1 Million Man's going to revive the referee to get him over to stop this.
DiBiase showing acting like he cares about the referee.
Right.
Disingenuous. The referee finally has his wits about him, and Savio is unconscious after being struck in the head not once but twice. And now the $1 Million Dream. Some have called it the Cobra Clutch. Some have called it the Shinonamaki.
Here's your winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Well, you know as well as I do, it was that $1 million belt that sent Savio Vega to dreamland.
Yeah, and Austin can let go anytime, ref. Anytime today. Finally, Austin shoving Savio down like he was a piece of trash. And Stone Cold wins at WrestleMania 12.